Well, good morning. It's Monday. So if it's Monday, it's got to be time to go to work. Now, I've got a little confession to make. I'm late. Now, I'm late for a very good reason. I get up in the morning and I make a cup of tea and I catch up with YouTube while I'm drinking my tea. And this morning I spent probably longer than I should watching Bruce. Bruce made a rather wonderful video, face to camera, which few of us do. Yes, you don't need my face on the internet. And he spoke at length about music and bits and pieces peripheral to his particular choices of music. And he expressed an idea that we might be surprised by his taste in music. And it caused me to think, while I was scrubbing the hairs off my face, my employer likes me to do that. I very much regret having to every morning. I was thinking about my taste in music, and it took me back to my childhood. In England, there's a radio program called Desert Island Discs. And the concept of the program is that you take a famous person, a person in the public eye, and you give him the hypothetical situation that he is stranded on a desert island. And you ask him or her, if you could take 8 pieces of music with you, what would you take? And I thought about that. What would I take? Well, first of all, I would take a wartime recording of Wilhelm Furtwängler conducting Beethoven's 9th Symphony, and in particular the choral movement, where the choir sing Schiller's Ode to Joy. For me, it's a very, very uplifting piece of music. My second choice would probably be a piano piece. Władysław Szpilman, a Polish pianist. Poland and pianos, of course, make you think of Chopin. And it would be the piece that he played on Warsaw radio when the Germans took the radio station, and the piece that he played on Warsaw radio, the first piece played after the Polish liberation. Again, a very, very uplifting piece of music, and I regret that I can't remember the name of it, but it is a piece of Chopin. And if you look up Spielmann Chopin, you'll find it. In terms of very touching music, music that reaches deep into your soul and your spirit, then we're going to have to go to Paul Robeson. Now, pretty much anything by Paul Robeson touches me. Joshua Fit the Battle or Curly Headed Baby, but my choice would be Deep River. Again, a piece that deep into you and resonates very much with you. If you don't know the piece, then I recommend that you dig it up. Paul Robeson singing Deep River. Now, a desert island could be a very lonely place. In fact, I rather hope it would be. Get me away from the worries of the world. So I'm going to need something that is going to make me feel really rather good. And for that, we're going to have a piece of Elgar. And everyone knows this piece, although whether you know it by name, it would be from the Enigma variations, and of course it would have to be Nimrod. It's a piece that grows and swells and moves along, and yeah, by the end of playing it, I feel 10 feet tall. When I say playing it, you understand I mean putting a record on. I don't pretend that I could ever play Elgar's Enigma variations. So there's 4 thoughts. I may have to think about the other pieces. What I do need to think about is I'm coming up to the one bit of complicated driving that I have to do on the way to work, and I probably can't gab and drive at the same time. So, good morning to you all.